Good morning, BookTube. It is Poetry Thursday. Today's poem is from a venerable tome found on the Gutenberg free repository of fair use. There's a better word than that. Copyright free works. This poetry collection is called More Misrepresentative Men by Harry Graham, author of Ruthless Rhymes for Heartless Homes, Misrepresented Men, Ballads of the Boer War Verse, and Worse, etc. Pictures by Malcolm Strauss. And it's from 1905. There's several I could have chosen for you here. We've got Robbie Burns, we've got Euclid, we've got J.M. Barrie of Peter Pan fame. Who else have we got here? Sherlock Holmes. However, I chose Omar Khayyam because the natural four-line overflowing lines that this poet seems to prefer for his homages is slightly reminiscent of Omar Khayyam's quatrains. Omar Khayyam, you'll remember, is the poet of wine, in which wine represents the sublimation of love for the one, love for God. Though those of us who've enjoyed the fruit of the grape once or twice in life feel we do recognize a fellow traveler. I think it could be both, God and wine. Omar Khayyam. Though many a great philosopher has earned the epicure's diploma, not one of them, as I aver, so much deserved the prize as Omar, for he, without the least misgiving, combined high thinking and high living. He lived in Persia long ago, upon a somewhat slender pittance, and Persia is, as you may know, the home of shahs and fuzzbee kittens. A quite consistent habitat, since Shah, of course, is French for cat. He lived, as I was saying, when you interrupted impolitely, not loosely like his fellow men, but vice versa, rather tightly. Tightly, good there. And drank his share, so runs the story of other people's con amore. A great astronomer, no doubt, he often found some constellation which others could not see without profuse internal irrigation. And snakes he saw in crimson mice, until his colleagues rang for ice. Omar, who owned a length of throat as dry as the proverbial drummer, and quite believed that, let me quote, one swallow does not make a summer swallow, supplied a model to society of frank persistent in sobriety. I'll fill the cup with nectar sweet, until when indisposed for more, your puzzled in adhesive feet elude the smooth revolving floor. No matter doubt, what matter doubts, despair, or sorrow? Today's yesterday, tomorrow. Oblivion in the bottle when, let finger bowls with vodka foam, and seek the open port within, some dignified inebriate's home, assuming there with kingly air a crown of vine leaves in your hair. A buck of verse, my own for choice, a slice of cake, some ice cream soda, a lady with a tuneful voice, beside me in some dim pagoda. A cellar, if I had the key, would be a paradise to me. In cozy seat with lots to eat and bottles of Lafitte to fracture, and by the by the word Lafitte recalls the mode of manufacture. I contemplate at easy distance the troublous problems of existence, for even if it could be mine to change creation's partial scheme, to mold it to a fresh design, more neatly that of which I dream, most probably my weak endeavor would make more mess of it than ever. So let us stock our cellar shelves with balm to lubricate the throttle, for heaven helps those who help themselves. So help yourself and pass the bottle. What, would you quarrel with my moral? Waiter, let's shove another barrel. That's a great slant rhyme there at the end. Oh, there's some great stuff in here. My favorite is port. Port as fortified wine and port as gate of entry to the heaven in the cellar. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon. And I invite you with Rumi, try to remember my cat's line, to sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment.